Welcome everybody to today's Civic Beautification Awards. It's one of the real fun things that the Parks, Recreation, and Landscape Commission gets to do every year. It's just a real neat thing to go out and then have this celebration of some of our really great landscaping jobs that are done in the city. I found this quote: "A well-designed landscape is a reflection of the soul," and I think we have a lot of hardy souls here. Because I try to kind of keep up with the Joneses a little bit with my landscaping and my yard, and I know how much work folks put into it, especially yours that outpace mine by many, many miles. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too rainy, we have too much sun, weeds, etc., etc. You know, I love these things that say that they kill 300 weeds, and they do, just not the 5 that are in among my flowers and in my yard. So, you know, the work you do is really exemplary, and it really, you know, you do it at first for yourself, but not only does it make your own property look better, but it makes the neighborhood look better, and it makes our town look better. I think a lot of times when people are moving here or looking to move to a new neighborhood or looking at new houses, that's one of the things they look for. They look at the neighborhood and what does it look like and how well it's kept up. And you know, so many people do such a great job here. I just want to take a second to kind of explain the process, and we have several of our Parks and Rec Commission people here. A couple of years ago, we decided to broaden this a little bit. We were awarding 2 or 3 awards to houses, and then a business award and a nonprofit award. And we were finding so many beautiful properties. We said maybe we should look at expanding and celebrating this a little bit more. So we decided to use the recycle districts and provide an award for each of the 7 districts. So our commission gets assigned those districts, and we go out and we look at properties and walk the streets or drive the streets, and then pull over if something looks really good. And we take some pictures, and then we come back to the commission. So I brought my little book. This was my list. I did the south side. I had 18 houses on my original list. So the hard part of this process isn't finding nicely landscaped homes, it's narrowing that list down. So what I do, and I know the other commission members do, they start out with kind of a big list, narrow it down to, you know, 6 or 7, and then get serious and narrow it down to maybe 3 that we bring back in front of the entire commission, and then the commission will vote. So it's not me looking at a district or someone else looking at a district and saying this is the winner. Cassie puts together a great slideshow for us, and so we have the pictures, and we'll put up the 3 from whether it be the south side or the west end and take a look at them, and then we vote. The commission votes, and we determine the awards. And we kind of do the same thing with the nonprofits and the businesses too. Everybody takes a look, we get a group, and we sit down and we pick winners, and that's probably the toughest part, because there's so little differentiation, because so many people really do a great job. So Mike, were you going to speak? Because you Mayor Wortman is going to come up and say a few words, and then we'll get on with presentations. But thank you so much for your efforts. This is a way we appreciate it.
I can't say anything more or better than what Mike already shared with you, but I would like to just congratulate each and every winner of this great award. And I know it takes a huge effort, you know, across the board to maintain properties. I've never really caught up with mine, quite frankly, and I look to, you know, beautifully landscaped homes and businesses, and I'm inspired by how much time and effort that it takes to really achieve a high quality presentation, and it just further enhances the city. And I think this year we continue to build off the natural beauty of the city, and there's so many people that are involved, and the effort does not go unnoticed. You know, the Department of Public Works has done a fantastic job this year. When you take a look around, and I think it was really apparent during the 4th of July celebration, we had so many folks that came into town, and the city just looks wonderful. And a huge part of that is the pride and ownership of the businesses and the homes, and certainly the work of the Parks and Rec and the Landscape Commission. So I know that the individual winners are going to be named, so I'm going to leave that to Mike. But what I would like to do is just call out by name the folks that put a lot of time and effort into the Parks and Rec committees and the Landscape Committee. And our city doesn't work if we don't have a robust volunteer corps, basically. And you know, I can't say enough about the volunteers that do so much work, and it's very much appreciated. So the chair, Mike Suppa, Jackie Ango, Paula Bogart, Sherry Johnson, Chris Whitaker, Mark Savinsky, Duncan Seguin, Cecile Stelter as an advisory member. Thank you all so very much. And certainly thank you for taking the time to recognize the excellence that we see around us and the beauty that it brings to the city of Warren. So I'm going to turn it back over to Mike, and congratulations to all the winners, and I look forward to your recognition as well.
Thanks. Okay, so we're going to be giving you a placard, and this is something we just started last year. All winners are going to get a $100 gift certificate to Eki's for their future efforts and in recognition of their efforts to date. And then Cassie will help afterwards. We have these signs for your yard, or we'll help now. Okay, so the first is Robert and Bonnie Dinger, 1500 Madison Avenue. Come on up. Congratulations. And I think we're going to do some pictures at the end, so we'll be doing a joint picture with everybody. Okay. The next is Kristen Stanko, 120 Russell Street. The next is Patrick and Sherry German, 7 Redwood Street. Next is Leonard and Terry Imperial, 204 Alexander Street. The next is Diane Miller, 19 4th Avenue. Congrats. I believe the Castaninos are not here.
Correct.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you did show up. I thought you said you weren't going to be back until 2.
I didn't think I was.
Okay, Joseph and Leona Castanino, 1518 Pennsylvania Avenue West. Can we get a sign? Yes. The next is Amanda Fankhauser, 219 Oneida Avenue.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And then our business award winner for this year is Pizza Hut. Congratulations. And last but not least, our community award winner is the Elks Lodge at 341 Hickory Street.